Welcome back, guys, to The Long Dark. This is episode number 4 of our challenge to evade being hunted by a bear. We have made it to Mystery Lake. We are not yet to Trapper's Cabin. This cabin we're in right now, the cabin, campgrounds, headquarters, whatever it's called, was probably even just on the screen and I didn't notice. We made it here. That right there is the Mystery Lake that this area is named after. The area is quite a lot bigger than that, though. We've got 6 hours of daylight. We're going to spend our time inside looking for stuff and repairing our clothing, that kind of stuff. Then tomorrow, we're going to head basically straight in a line between us and that deer off in the distance. And I have not seen that stupid bear for a while, so I'm a little bit nervous about it. But we should be fine just being indoors for a little bit. Need to warm up and do some stuff anyway. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of cold, and we're getting tired. So, let's look around. I already looked over the stuff on the bottom floor. There's an extra lamp I don't need. Got a, let's see, what did I pick up? Let me show you what I picked up. Got a whetstone, and I think I got a hook and some other random stuff. Nothing super fancy. Let's look upstairs. Then we will repair some clothing. I don't think I need to make any more water. We're pretty close to the Trapper's Cabin. We're either going to make it or not. No need to weigh ourselves down with unnecessary bulk. Okay, nothing. Good thing I brought stuff with me. Could make a fire for funsies, I guess, if I get bored. Painkiller's always good. Only I find a bottle of whiskey, we'll be in business. Lantern fuel. An extra bedroll. I'll probably drop that off downstairs and not bring it with us. I'll just keep the one that has the best durability. I think we've been sleeping in beds anyway. There is another wood stove up here. There's a bed and a bed. Okay, this place has got nothing. I'm kind of glad I looted stuff on the way here. I was expecting to find food and stuff, but no food at all. Did I look in these drawers? Yeah, I did. Okay. But we did pick up a pretty good amount of stuff on the way here. We've got 2 of those sewing kits. Let's take a look at our clothing options. Have I picked up any extra clothing? Oh, I've got this hat, which we can break down. So I've got a worn wool toque. Is it pronounced toque? I feel Canadian when I say that word. We've got a balaclava. Our speed is down to 89%, but our warmth bonus is up to 27 degrees Fahrenheit. That's like 13 degrees Celsius, in case you're from the rest of the world, basically. Windproof bonus 14, just divide by 2. That's my advice to you. Our running shoes, unfortunately, have 0% waterproofness, but they have 0% speed penalty, which is why I like them, and they're light. Gotta keep light on the move. They will dry out, so don't worry. All right, let's break this down. Let's break it down. Now, unfortunately, there's not going to be a lot of sources of cloth here. I thought we would find some clothing, but it looks like that's not going to be the case. This is very low percentage, so let's repair our thermal underwear. Maybe after that... Oh, failed. Okay. Try again. Let's take a look at how much cloth I have. Okay, it's up to 62%. How much do I have? 2. Okay, what are these doing? These are giving me 0.5 and 0.2 for half a pound. This is half a pound, 1.1. 20% waterproofness. 20%. Yeah, I think this is worth more trying to repair than these little earmuffs. Everything else is doing pretty good. Oh, this, our wool hat's at 54. Okay, let's do that one first. Repair. And if we run out of cloth, I'll do a once around the cabin to look for more. Oh, okay, there we go. 100%. Let's try to repair up our long underwear. As the percentage of durability goes up, their stats go up, so it's worth repairing. Up to 1.8 degrees protection. And I believe, yes, I am out of cloth. Let me just drink some water. Do I have any soda? I drank all my soda. I have 1 cup of coffee. I don't think we're going to need more. In fact, oh, that's one of the things I picked up here is a bunch of coffee. So let's just drop some of it. 7 of them. You know, since we have 3 hours until night falls, I need a hatchet to break that down. You can get cloth from those, but you need a hatchet. This is a newspaper for starting fires, which we don't need. Oh, I've already got some. Now I've got plenty of tinder plugs, so let's drop that and that. Got a book for starting a fire. I got a lot of matches, but they don't weigh much. I think we will start a fire. I don't need any more water. But may as well cook up that coffee. You can drink the coffee cold. It's better if it's warm. It gives you a warmth bonus as you're moving through the environment. In fact, I might heat it up in a brief fire. 3 hours of daylight. Let's, how much wood do I have? 2 and 2. Let's break down one of these. Only takes 15 minutes. It does burn some calories, but I have a lot of food. It's important. I'm not sure exactly how the next challenge is going to work. The next challenge involves, after you get to the trapper's cabin...
Too tired to think straight.
Yeah. After you get to the trapper's cabin and get the rifle, part 2, you chase the bear and try to kill him. I don't know if we use the same save file, like if I get to keep all my stuff, or it's going to give me random stuff. I don't really know. Okay, let's start a fire. The trapper's cabin we're headed to, it's a bit remote. It's on the edge of the zone, but it is a really good house. It has all the things you want. It's got a bed. It's got a place to make a fire. It's got one of these little stoves. It's got a workbench, and it's got some storage areas. And it usually has a rifle. So it is a really good house. And it's got all that stuff in a close proximity, so you can... You don't have to, like, go upstairs at night when it's pitch black, try to find your bed. You can just turn around, basically. All right, so... I'm not gonna need any of this. All right, let's put that in there. Currently have over a gallon of water. That's enough. Maybe we'll cook up one of these and eat them before we go to bed. This is pretty good food. New Pinnacle Peaches. Put yourself in this situation. You've been not only in a, like, society has collapsed and everyone on the planet is dead, and you're in the middle of Canada trying to not freeze to death. Not only that, but you're being hunted by a freaking crazy bear. You've wandered across the wilderness, running from this bear, scavenging supplies, and you... stop for the night, you're in front of a fire, and you have a can of hot peaches. Ah! I mean, it's got to be fantastic, right? Okay. Let's make some coffee. We've got 2 hours of daylight. Can't really travel at night. I mean, we could, but it's not really worth it. Hopefully the weather is good when we wake up, and we can just go. If I need to use this coffee, we can. It's either this or just twiddling my thumbs, basically. Our condition is all the way up to 100%. We started the challenge, I think, at 14% after getting attacked by the bear. So we could even survive one extra, like if he attacked us and I missed with the flare gun. Just make them all, I guess. Just bring them with us. I should pay attention to how much they weigh. I should have looked. And that... yeah, that consumes some of our water, because coffee is made with the water. 0.22 pounds. Yeah, that's heavier, isn't it? I don't need all of it. Let's drop some. Whatever, I had extra time. I guess I'll make a little bit of extra water. We should still be plenty, and my weight is all the way down to 54 pounds, and we'll get lighter as I eat more. Toss one of those in there. We should be able to get firewood once we get to the trapper's cabin too, if we need to make a fire for any reason. I'm not sure. I guess we'll just find out if we get to use the same save. And I'm not sure what the food situation will be like. So, we'll just prepare for the worst, I guess. Always being prepared is a good idea. Okay, I've got 1.27 gallons of water again. Yeah, okay, I think that's good. So it's night time. There's our cups of hot coffee on the ground we made for no good reason. Let's take the brand upstairs. In terms of game mechanics, this is a smart thing to do. If this was a real situation, of course, you would never do this. Yeah. Perfectly safe. Asbestos carpet. Okay, my calorie store, 700 degrees. Let's have the candy bar at low durability. Sometimes you can get food poisoning when the durability gets low. and then it takes 8 to 10 hours to sleep it off. So if you have food at a very low durability, it's good to eat it right before you go to bed when you're about to go to sleep anyway. That's the smart way to do it. All right, an hour of daylight. We're exhausted. Let's see if we can sleep 11 hours. The night usually lasts about 10 hours. We're in Canada in the winter. Don't pay attention to the fact that the daylight is as long as it is. Sure, we can come up with some reason for that to exist. Okay, 13 hours of daylight. We're parched. And at this point, since my condition is so high, I'm actually not going to eat the whole day until we go to bed. So you heal a lot when you're sleeping, and you use less calories when you're sleeping than when you're running around in the game. So it's actually worth it to let your condition degrade about 20% from your max over the nighttime. Let's just take stock here. Here we go. Let's take a look. It's best to starve during the day, let your condition drop a little bit, and then raise it back up as you sleep. He's over there. Is that him? It is snowing. We're not that far. He is right over on the other side of that rock. I think we're going to, since we have 13 hours to get there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go sleep for an hour. We didn't get wet. We didn't even leave the porch. I'm not worried about the wetness. But if the weather gets better, that would be nice. I have, just to double check, 2 of these shells left. That should be more than enough. Technically, we should only need 1. But I've come this far. You don't get far in this game by being careless. It's very important to never let your guard down. Okay, the wind is going crazy. I'm not tired. That's okay, I guess. Let's go check the weather again. If it got worse, then it was a good thing that we didn't leave. Typically right after... Okay, yes. See how bad the wind is getting? Okay, so this is probably going to last like 2 or 3 hours. So what we'll do is we'll go back inside for another 2 or 3 hours. And after the weather's been bad, you typically have a pretty good window of time where the weather's good. It's basically like real weather cycles. Okay, let's just let 2 hours pass, and then I'll nap for 1. We only really need maybe 7 or 8. Nap for 1. If we have to, we could totally just sleep here overnight. If the weather is bad all day, it shouldn't be bad all day, though. And if I was really trying to push it, I mean, I don't want to die. But if I was trying to set, like, my best time, if I had done this a bunch of times, I would have just risked it. Since this is my first time, I'm going to be a bit careful about it. Nine hours. The wind is strong, but the visibility isn't so bad. I wonder if he won't be here because of the weather? No, surely not, right? Let's go take a look out this far. Maybe we just risk it. So we will get wet. I'm hearing, sounding like footsteps. I think it's just stuff blowing in the wind. We have to go that way. There's usually wolves in this area. Whoa! Yeah, get the heck out of here. Get the hence. All right, well, we shot him once. He ran off. He is R-U-N-N-O-F-T. He is run off. So we're going to make the most of it. The flare did not stick in him. But I don't got time to screw around. We got to get there. I mean, I have one more flare. But we really don't have time to fiddle about. This is not the cabin we're headed for, by the way. This is just a burnt shell of a building. We will give it a once-over. Okay, it's always kind of nerve-wracking when that guy charges you. I'm glad we made the extra... we pushed through to get through the dam building to Mystery Lake, and he didn't attack us. We've got an extra cartridge. That's good. We could make fire... There's a hatchet. Do I have a hatchet? I do not. We're only weighing 57 pounds. I'm going to take the firewood. All right, that's good. I don't know if we're going to have a use for that, but it doesn't hurt. Okay, keep going this way. Kind of diagonal. We could even go straight up the hill to get a vantage to look for wolves or the bear. And basically, the way to find this cabin, all of these hills and the rocks and the trees, it looks very samey. It can be very hard to find your way. And what I suggest is to keep going, what I'm going to call west. I don't know if it's west, but in this direction until you hit the wall of the zone, which is basically going to be a like a wall of rocks. Once you hit that, go to your left, and you will run into it. It is in, like, that corner, off in that direction. But I've always had problems running into wolves, getting attacked by wolves. So we're still going to be careful. Bear is the main concern, but we still need to worry about wolves. Okay, that right there, back there, that is the wall. There's rabbits down here. I got no time to fiddle with rabbits. All right, let's do some sprinting. How wet? We're not very wet even. Okay, good. And the temperature... Oh, I'm kind of thirsty. Let's drink some water. Chug, chug. The temperature, I'll take a look at in just a second. I do have tons of food. Like this MRE, 1,700 calories. It feels like 33 degrees, which is a degree above freezing, which means it may as well be summertime. That's the cabin right there. Okay, we made it. I went straight for it. I don't see any wolf. I think we did it. Holy cow. All right, I guess we will be on to part 2 of the Hunted Challenge and part 5 of the YouTube series fairly soon. Do I take the meat out of the deer? I think I do, since I just shot the wolf, or the bear. I'm not sure if the save file carries over, but I'm going to plan for and assume that it does. I don't need the hide. We don't have time to do stuff with the hide and guts, but I will take the meat. 39 minutes. That will sustain us for days and days. If we need to... Oh, blizzard. Great. Okay, let's get inside. No more screwing around. No more screwing around. Good timing. Trapper's Homestead. Here we are. Travel to Trapper's Cabin in Mystery Lake. Is it going to end as soon as I walk inside? All right, well, here we go. Let's find out. Weather kind of sucks. Okay, we traveled here. Oh, screen froze. Too big. Yeah, we did it. Yes. Complete. Challenge completed. The Hunted Part 1. My time is 4 days, 5 hours, 33 minutes. See if you can do faster. All right, quit the main menu. So this is the main menu of the Long Dark. That is actually the cabin we just traveled to. And I guess... Oh, we got a new badge. Yep, The Hunted Part 1. You have completed The Hunted Part 1. Here are the other challenges in the game. We've got Hopeless Rescue, retrieve the distress pistol from the summit of Timberwolf Mountain, and fire it from the top of Desolation Point Lighthouse. As of recording this challenge, those are 2 of the zones I don't know anything about. I need to learn more about those zones before we try that one. But eventually we will try that challenge. Then we just did this one, The Hunted. Then there's The Hunted Part 2. You're the hunter. With the bear killer rifle in hand, track the old bear to its den. I guess we have to follow its footprints, huh? I wonder if they get snowed over. We have to be fast about it. And there's also this one. The storm arrives in 30 days. Stockpile enough food. I don't know if I'll do this one on YouTube because it's kind of a longer one, 30 days. And then there's this one, which is even longer, Nomad. Survive for 3 days in each 15 specific locations. That sounds like a lot of fun, but it's probably too long for YouTube. You kind of see how the areas connect. This is Pleasant Valley where we started, this one here. And we moved, I guess, over here to Mystery Lake. This is the lake. The cabin would be up here in this corner. This is the coastal highway, which we did not go to today. This is the like the cave and the frozen river ravine thing we went through. There's a like a gorge with a railroad track here that links between Pleasant Valley and Coastal Valley or Coastal Highway. I guess over here that must be Desolation Point, which I've never been to, and Timber Wolf Mountain, which I've never been to. So for that first challenge, we'll have to start here, go there, and then go there. Man, that's going to require some map knowledge. Won't do that for a while. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Next time, we will start the Hunted Part 2. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time. See you later. Bye-bye.